I am Professor Anish Vora and I welcome you all in this video lecture. In this video lecture, we will study about main dimension for single phase induction motor. We have derived output equation for single phase induction motor, and based on the output equation of single phase induction motor, we will derive equation for the main dimension, and we'll see that how main dimension can be obtained from the output equation. So output equation, we know that for single phase induction motor the output equation is Q is a kVA rating. Q is equal to CO multiplied by D square L and multiplied by NS. Let us call it equation number 1, where CO, that is 1.11 multiplied by pi square multiplied by BAV multiplied by SE multiplied by kW multiplied by 10 raised to minus 3, where BAV, that is average flux density, that is a specific magnetic loading, and AC, that is a specific electric loading, and kW, that is a winding factor for the main winding. And CO, it is known as output coefficient. So from equation number 1, we know that normally in case of single phase induction motor, the ratings, output ratings are given in horsepower. Normally it is in a fractional horsepower. How to convert it into kVA rating? So Q, that is kVA rating, that is HP, that is given data HP multiplied by 0.746 and divided by efficiency, that is eta, and multiplied by power factor, that is cos phi. Let us call it equation number 2. From equation number 1, we have an equation for D square L. D square L, that is known as a volume of the machine, and it can be written as Q divided by CO multiplied by NS, where NS, that is a synchronous speed in revolution per second, and CO, we know already that it is output coefficient, and Q is kVA rating, and D, that is a stator bore diameter in meter, as well as L, that is stator core length in meter. So D and L, that is known as the main dimension of the single phase induction motor, and together D square L, it is known as a volume of the machine. So by substituting value of Q from equation number 2, we have an equation for D square L, that is HP multiplied by 0.746 divided by eta, that is efficiency, and cos phi. So this is a equation for the Q, and as usual, as it is divided by CO, that is output coefficient, and NS, that is our synchronous speed in revolution per second. Let us call it equation number 3. From equation number 3, if we regroup the quantities, then it can be written as like this. We have differentiated the two quantities. One is HP multiplied by 0.746 divided by NS, that is known as a watt per RPS value, right? So it is a watt per RPS. And another quantity, that is 1 divided by efficiency eta, cos phi, and CO. So this is one quantity. So we have separated two quantities, and let us call it equation number 4. So from equation number 4, if watt per RPS is known, then value of another value, that is eta, efficiency multiplied by cos phi, that is power factor, multiplied by CO, that is output coefficient, can be obtained from the standard values given in the table, right? So we need not to calculate values of efficiency and power factor. Based on the values, that is watts per RPS, if it is known, then from the table we can have the values of product of eta, cos phi, and CO. we can directly take these values from the table. So 3.6, then we can take 9.5, 3.6 that is watt per RPS, 7.2 then we can take 12, then for 12 we can take a value that is 15.5, and for 18 we have a value 18. So this way we can take or we can consider values of product, that is eta, cos phi and CO, from these standard values of the table, from the table. And if once d square L is known, then to obtain the main dimension, that is to separate values of d and L. So to separate d and L, we normally consider or we take a ratio of L by tau, that is a stator core length, and tau is pole pitch. So if we take L by tau ratio is equal to 1, then we can easily, if we substitute this value, and based on this value we can easily able to calculate or we can easily able to separate values of d and L. So L, that is a stator core length, and tau, that is pole pitch. Normally it is expected that we take a ratio L by tau is equal to 1, but sometime in single phase induction motor standard stampings may not be available as we require or as per the design. So we have to select whichever type of stampings are available. So normally L by tau ratio can be taken as 0.6 to 2, in the range of 0.6 to 2. Practically we have to take that ratio. So this way we can calculate d square L, and from the known value of d square L we can easily able to separate values of d and L, that is main dimension of the single phase induction motor. So thank you very much for watching this video. Keep watching. Thank you very much.